The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Erie Sea. Kevin Arias is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dean Fagan, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Howard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, Dylan Howard. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Like you can, come on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Come on, big guy, get
Into the box, Dylan Howard, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Settling in now, Charles Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Uh-oh, he missed it.
No running. Cut hold.
Well, you can see what happens here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rich Valentin, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Lifted in the air to center field. Howard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Game. The Bay Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ezra Cedeno claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sid Hirsch hammers down the save, his 4th of the season.
No.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Mm.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Matt Booby will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay high.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
What's the play ball? Out. He's out. You're out. Out. 3. Full 4. Take your base.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Banks, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still...
Stepping up now, Dylan Howard, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Feliz giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He popped out in his first trip. This is hit softly to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... So striding forward now, Joel Nieve. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find...
Standing in, Dylan Howard. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Burris.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Howard is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Dylan Howard, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Feliz is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Schaefer stands at second with 2 gone.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Hey, easy right here, kid. Let's go.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for it, baby.
1-1. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man.
Digging in, Benny Adams. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Howard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
7-5 tonight's final. The Bay Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Benny Cato claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sid Hirsch wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox striding into the box, Dylan Howard. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ground ball left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. So no runs here on a base hit. So stepping in, Joel Nieve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Santander waits on it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Horn, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Howard. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy, steer this one.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh my God.
Ready for another chance. Sean Horn. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Howard comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. And no tag at second. Digging in to try it again, Dylan Howard. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard.
Hey, come on, big guy, I need you right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads it.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Alfaro. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Burris, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Howard is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Bowie came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Peter Borden claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sid Hirsch earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Joe Starnes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Ready now, Dylan Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back toward the mound. Kim up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping into the box, Rich Valentin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Pulled toward right center field. Howard is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this...
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Howard moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in once again, Dylan Howard.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, get a good one, get a good rip on it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Howard is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely.
Now at the plate, Gene Kearns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bostic into shallow center. In there, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hey, your pitch right
First
now.
delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now, Gordon Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, nobody away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Beckham around second now. He'll head into third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Standing in, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Fagan in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, DJ Bledsoe.
Here we go.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Howard on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. Now in the box, Dylan Howard, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball. Into the box now, Dylan Howard. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
Here we go, no one better.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Fagan is there, 1 away. Striding in to start the 9th, Dean Fagan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
That's exactly what they needed.
Stepping into the box, Rich Valentin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Ball for a base hit, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning.
Stepping in, Dylan Howard, 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. This is line to left. Bledsoe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Rich Valentin, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Howard on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he throws it away. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Spencer Turnbull claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. So coming to the plate, Dylan Howard is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
All right, take a look around. See where they're playing.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Striding in, Chris Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate, Dean Fagan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
The 0-1 delivery is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be...
Now batting, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Sea Wolves lead it 4-3. Ready once again, Dylan Howard, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He'll score easily. It's now a 7-7 game.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of it and got whacked.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to first.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-1, here it is. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. At the plate, Anthony Santander. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Drive it. Let's go right
here.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hey,
Howard, the runner at third. Reyes on at second with 2 down. Softly hit toward the hole. Yabu comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 7-7. So striding in, Jose Novoa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dylan Howard. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bledsoe coasts under it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Howard has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Digging in once again, Jose Novoa. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Dylan Howard, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit on the ground out to short. Kim scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 13-7 is how this one ends. The Seawolves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Hall gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Robert Cottrell will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
The 0-2 delivery. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the 1st inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the 1st, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. 1st innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So digging in now, Javier Reyes, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Digging in, Jose Novoa. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. High in the air out to center field. Howard moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now at the plate, Dylan Howard. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 0-1. Good breaking ball there,
No
laid
ball,
off for the
strike.
second strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Bledsoe going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Howard is off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Seawolves are out on top, 5-1. Digging in now, Alan Yabu. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Howard sprinting after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Striding forward now is the DH, Rich Valentin, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Now to the plate, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Into the box, Javier Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, but this is foul. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Sea Wolves lead it 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bledsoe racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here we go.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a high pop-up. Kim is there for it. And the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Standing in, DJ Bledsoe. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Howard starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the run is in to score from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. No hits to this point.
Hey, your pitch.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Bledsoe makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Hanser Alberto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
See it.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So striding forward now, Javier Reyes. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in, Christopher Bostic. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Howard over at second. Alberto at first, 2 out in the inning.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Grounded to first.
Get out.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Erie took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Robert Cottrell notches his 3rd win of the year. Ray Merced worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Spencer Turnbull takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac on our entire...
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tommy Thomason will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you.
He's out.
Digging in, Sean Horn. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Burris at third with nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. Howard is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposite.
Striding into the box, Joel Nieve. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howard is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 3-0.
Hey, like you can up there,
Into the box now, Dylan Howard. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
This guy's off to a great start, to the surprise of many scouts who don't consider this guy to be that great of a hitter, but maybe he's finally started to figure some things out.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mendoza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Horn. He flew out in his last at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Dylan Howard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Get your pitch, huh?
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A pause and the 0-2. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball.
Right now, here we go.
Here's another 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Dylan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Wait for a good one now.
Hey, let her fly.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is
come
line
on,
to
go,
left,
go.
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. The Rubber Ducks lead it 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Maxwell Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter.
Coming to the plate now, Maxwell Castillo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in, Dylan Howard.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. To this point. Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looks like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
2-0, here it is. Outside and low, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Javier Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well, and just like that, it's cut to 6-4 now. Ready now, Dylan Howard. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Looking good. No one better.
Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to left. Horn is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Akron Rubber Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Time for minor league baseball. Kevin Arias gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Howard moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come.
Now at the plate, Dylan Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they have
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right.
Come on, Biggie, stay hot up there.
Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at every.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already.
Stepping up to the plate, Joel Nieve. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Howard is after it. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. Around second, he's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball. And try and drive something right back up the middle.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands.
Hey,
it's 0-2.
there, huh?
Hit on the ground out to short. Burris has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. In now, David Enriquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Howard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Dylan Howard. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right. Now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ready for another shot now, Christopher Bostic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Striding in once again, Dylan Howard. The winning run is at first base.
Good job. Drive him in for us.
Go, need you right here.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Mendoza will settle under it to make the play for the 1st out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Charles Talley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Ray Merced. The Cuban-born right-hander will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac. Into the box now, Aubrey Reyes. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Howard racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive. Trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this...
Now in the box, Dylan Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stay hot, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, stay hot now. He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. From second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, Javier Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fellows at second. Howard on at first with 2 down. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So coming to the plate, Christopher Bostic. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Let it fly.
Striding in, Dylan Howard, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full, and Bowie is out in front 2-1. At the plate, Mark Gilly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on, we gotta hold him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Howard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now batting, Dylan Howard.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Yeah, we need you right here, one time.
Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. There's a sinker in the zone called a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Reyes. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Javier Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-1. At the plate, Mark Gilly. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Howard giving chase. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away. So striding in, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Bishore. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Bowie came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Benny Cato gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Flying. So digging in now, Dylan Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Reyes is right there, 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark? Digging in, Dylan Howard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Get your pitch. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Howard aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-2, here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Blumenthal going back on it, and that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
At the plate, Rocco Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go. 2 out, 2 out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Greg Duke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in once again, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. Now at the plate, Dylan Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's one away. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Howard stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Looking good. No one better. Out there.
This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in the switch.
there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he's safe.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes.
Dylan Howard will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Here you go. See that? Let it fly.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gilly's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 6 runs here in the 10-2 the final in this game. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andres Cabrera wins his 3rd of the season. John McCabe records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. The Bay Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Tommy Thomason, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in.
3 out. 3.
Settling in now, Dylan Howard. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Grounder down the line at third. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Into the box, Dylan Howard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded.
Got him.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Play ball. That's ball 4. He's out. 3 out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lewis Hess. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
See it, drive. Let's go. Right
Stepping up now, Dylan Howard.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
All right, one time right here.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Let's go.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second, and a relay home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1-0, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Standing in, Francisco Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Howard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Sanchez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's Chris Davis now. The winning run is at first base.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blumenthal looking up, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Benny Cato earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Like, hey,
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the ball. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Digging in now, Will Clark. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Healy picks it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at 3rd, 1 away. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
What are you?
And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run. Scores from 3rd. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 the count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Stepping in, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Popped him up. Healy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Seager loves it, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Jackie Robinson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to... Digging in, Ken Griffey. He'll get us. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's shit.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Griffey stands at second with no outs. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Yount is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now both runners are breaking. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. So a run.